Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Oh my god, I'm like the most awkward person ever. That is like so cringeworthy. But hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Christina, and today I use the Vault collection from Morphe and Jaclyn to create this look right here that you see. And if you wanna, just kick back, relax, and watch me create this look while I ramble and talk about other stuff, then please keep on watching. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't you just hate it whenever you talk to your boyfriend and he just gets like a kick out of like making you mad? Like he just throws like those like little comments at you that he knows will get to you, and like he just gets a kick out of it, and he's just doing it for fun, and like you don't want to fall for it so that he'll have his fun, but you can't help it because you're crazy and you're just like, ah. That's how I feel right now. That's how I feel. I hate feeling like I lost, like I always gotta have the last word, and I didn't. So here I am in my makeup room because makeup's, therapeutic for me. So you know what, let's just, even though we're not going anywhere today, it's like 12:30 at night, let's just play with makeup, relax, and just, it's like therapy for me. So here we go. So the Vault came in pretty good condition. This tear was my fault, whoopsies. I know there's a lot of like controversy around this palette, especially since she had to basically like recall the first batch, and ever since then she's had to like defend it. And then she just like recently released a video about how some of the old Vault's packaging was being reused, and something about like version 1 and version 2 being stamped on the back, and yada yada. So I'm just like, I was just curious for just like shits and giggles to see for myself if the Vault was as bad or meh or whatever as some reviews were saying they were, or as amazing as she says it is. So like I love makeup, so I'm willing to try it regardless of what people say. And I like Jaclyn, so let's try it. So here we go. I'm curious to see if I have that like where did they even like find it? The version 1, version 2 thing? Like, these people are very interesting. The people that like notice those little things. Like, well, so far all I've discovered from, oh, I see it. So I'm V2. I have version 2. So I didn't order the Vault the first time it dropped. I ordered the Vault the second time it dropped. So I have B2. So that was interesting to know. There's a lot of reviews about this. I don't have to look at the packaging. You guys have probably watched it. If you're a Jaclyn fan and you're watching this, you probably have already seen like 1,000 reviews on this, like everywhere. So I don't think I have to go through the packaging. I just wanted to see if it came in like good condition, which it did. So none of them came like dented, scratched, dirty, or like anything like that. So that's all I really cared about was so. Okay, we're good. If you bought the Vault collection, I'm assuming that 95% of the Vault collection consumers were Jaclyn fans, which means I'm assuming they own her first palette, which I do as well. So I think it's perfectly fine and fair if I combine that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick one palette. So I'm gonna pick one Vault palette and supplement with her original palette, which is what I think she kind of did in like 1 or 2 of her videos anyways. So let's see here. What kind of mood are we feeling tonight? Okay, so I've decided that Bling Boss was definitely too, do I sound crazy? But Bling Boss looked too happy for me. I'm not in like a happy mood right now. So I'm gonna go in with Dark Magic. Ironic, the name, right? Because right now I feel very dark. So I'm gonna go in with Dark Magic, and I'm sure you guys have seen this everywhere by now, so no need to like go through it. And I'm also using See what happens when you don't put the freaking name on the palette. I'm using this color from her original collection right now. I'm just like trying to map out the shape of my eye right now. That's all I'm doing. So that I don't have to like constantly look for it. This will just, it's like basically letting me know where I'm going. So I don't constantly have to like catch the light and see like the shape of my eye. We're good. So whatever color I put down on my lid, I put it down underneath my under eye, because I like having a really smoked out under eye, and I like to do it as I'm doing the top because I want them to connect. This is a good way of making sure that your both your bottom and top connect, because you don't want, you know, your top to be like out here and your bottom to still be up here. You want them to like fully connect and be cohesive, and this is a good way to ensure that. So I'm gonna keep that brush to the side, and every time I use a new color, I'll pick up that color with this brush. So next I shall use a clean brush and pick up from her Vaults collection. I shall pick up Shh, which I wish I picked a different name because I feel kind of stupid saying like shh, like I'm gonna pick up Shh, you know? But whatever. Okay. I'm gonna tap it on right underneath the first color, which I don't know the name of, and I'm not gonna bother to look, but I showed you which color it was. I'm gonna tap on 2 layers, and then I'm gonna begin blending. I think I'm gonna do a halo eye now that I'm seeing, like, because I don't know what look I'm going for, but just by laying down this color, I have a feeling that I'm gonna go for a halo eye, but we'll see. Anyways, like I was saying, I wish Jaclyn had created more looks with this on her channel. Like, so far the vault has been out for like a really long time now, like over a month, I would say. Like, it's gotta be a month by now. It's gotta be over a month. And, you know, she's been working with this palette, like, because she was creating it, obviously, for a long time. So I wish that she had like made more videos on different looks, because she's the one who created these color schemes. She's the one who created these colors in general. And I love the way she thinks when it comes to colors. Like, for example, in my entire life, I would have never thought I would ever use yellow eyeshadow, but it wasn't until I watched her videos and saw how she used yellow, and I was like, oh, okay. And then when I used it, I really loved it. Like, I always thought, like, yellow eyeshadow, like, why would anyone ever have like a need for that? Like, and how would it ever look natural? So you know what I mean? So I like the way she sees, you know, makeup and like what color combinations she does and such. So it would have definitely been nice if she had created more looks to inspire me and help me use her palettes better. And do you see how like my eyes are connected top and bottom? Because I constantly go up and down. So that's why I do that, so that they will constantly stay connected. I'm probably going to do a halo eye with Mojo and Diversion. Mojo and Diversion. So I'm probably going to use Mojo and Diversion, and then maybe a little bit of Power Cut. But Diversion and Power Cut, where are they? Power Cut and Diversion look very similar. Power Cut and Diversion, there you go, sorry. Look very similar. So we'll see if they look different on the eye, but in the pan they look very, very similar. Okay, for halo eyes, I definitely like using the Smith 230, so I'm gonna go in with that for Mojo. Can't believe I said mojo earlier. I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to edit that out. And also, I just noticed this, there's not any kickback. I love that. There's, kickback never bothers me, but I just noticed there's not, like, there's basically no kickback. That's weird. Like, I pick up a lot of it. Oh. And there's not really any kickback. That's interesting. And oh my god, so today I follow, do you guys follow Trend Mood? If you have never heard of Trend Mood, you should totally follow them. But if you're afraid of spending all your money, definitely don't follow them. They're like, every time I go on Trend Mood, I'm just like, oh dude, there goes all my money. Like, there's always like new stuff on Trend Mood every day, especially right now since the holidays is coming up. So many holiday collections are coming out, like so many new things are dropping, and it's just like, I keep telling myself, like, I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I know I'm gonna end up getting everything, and like, damn it, just damn it. Like, anyways, Trend Mood is a page on Instagram, in case you guys do not follow them. And they I have no idea how they get all the information, but they give you info on like new makeup that's gonna drop that hasn't had like any official like releases yet. So they're like sneak peek, basically. It's like a page of sneak peek new makeup coming out that the company itself has not like talked about yet. Like, for example, like Urban Decay hasn't like said anything about their I think it's called their cherry palette or something. Your cherry palette, but like Trend Mood is already like reporting on it and has like swatches and pictures and stuff on it. So like those are examples. And like they have a lot of like holiday collection sneak peeks out that you could look at and stuff like that. So, but anyways, today I woke up and I was like looking at new makeup that's going to be releasing. I think it's so cute and so ironic that Desi Perkins and Katie Lusterlux are coming out with their second collab together with Dose of Colors, which was like a total shock. And then they have like such like cute teasers. It's not, I think their friendship is just so cute. Like, I just love Katie and Desi. Like, I totally wish I had a friendship like that. They're just so fun to watch, like on their vlogs and get readies with me and snaps and stuff like that. I just love them as friends. And I did buy their collection the first time that it came out, and I was totally wondering if they were ever gonna do another collection again, and apparently they were totally going to do it and did a very good job at keeping it on the low. So I think it's so cute that Desi and Katie are back doing another collab with Dose of Colors, and on top of that, Kylie is doing a collab with her bestie Jordan. So both those collabs are coming out like days apart from each other, I think. Like Desi and Katie comes out on the 24th, and I think Kylie and Jordan's comes out on the 21st. And Kylie and Jordan's, because I haven't seen Desi and Katie's yet, because they haven't released their videos on what's like in the collection, so I have no idea. They're just doing like teasers, so I have no idea what's in the collection. But since Kylie and Jordan release theirs today, I definitely love the theme. I love the packaging. I love the color scheme. So it's a collection that I would totally want. It's not one of those collections where like the packaging is just cute and you just want it just to like collect, but it's actually, it looks like it's a good, looks like it's a really good color scheme. I'm so excited for Desi and Katie to release their videos tomorrow to show what's in their collection. It looks like it's gonna be so cute. Obviously it's something with like a really bright blue. And I like that it's going to be a full palette this time, because last time they just did like a quad shadow, And this time looks like it's gonna be a full palette, so I'm really excited for that. So I'm gonna use Jaclyn's JH41 brush, and I'm going to pick up Diversion, and I'm gonna wet my brush with Fix Plus. I don't wake up early. I'm not a morning person at all, and usually makeup comes out in the morning, but I will always set my alarm for these drops, so that's how committed I am to makeup. Can't be on time for anything, but when it comes to a drop, I will open my eyes, even with like 30 minutes of sleep, and make sure that I'll get whatever it is that's about to come out. That's just how I am. It's really sad. I can't be on time for anything. I won't wake up for anything else, but I'll do that. It's sad. So I'm just using the other side of that brush and using Power Cut, and I'm gonna put it in the center first. Nope, no difference. And I'm really grabbing, like, look. I was hoping it would brighten it up a little bit. Oh, it does. Barely. I can tell, but I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it brightens it up a little bit. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the difference? This one has Power Cut on it, this one doesn't. It's like a slight difference. The payoff isn't super great. Like, comparing it to, let's say, Anastasia shimmers, definitely. I'll say Anastasia shimmers, like, especially when they're wet, their payoff is crazy, like definitely a 10. But if I were to if that was a 10, then I would say this is like a 4. It's like a 4. I just feel like my whole look is really dark, and I really wanted the center to really be sparkly and draw attention. I just want some color in the center. So what I'm gonna do is see, is there a silver one in her original palette? No, there's not. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna use one color that's not in her palette. I'm gonna use the only silver color I have, and that's from the KKW Mario Collab collection. So I'm gonna be using this color right here, grabbing whatever the heck that color is called, Saturated, and I'm just putting it in the very center. I just want a pop, like a very bright pop. I'm hoping this will give it to me. Is it? Can you tell the difference? It's like a slight difference. Yeah, I feel like the only thing that, I feel like what I'm looking for could only be given to me in a liquid glittery eyeshadow. Note to self, pick up a silver colored one from Stila. Putting that palette away now, I'm just gonna redo Mojo where the halo is, you know, just to kind of like blend out the edges. Okay, so all I did was just go over the areas where Mojo was at, just to kind of like make sure there wasn't any harsh lines from the Diversion, Power Cut, and the whatever color that was from the KKW palette. I didn't pick up any Mojo when I did that. I just used whatever was left on the brush. I only picked it up towards the end for this eye, just because this eye wasn't as dark as this eye, and it wasn't as winged out as far. So just trying to make them symmetrical, but other than that, I didn't pick up any more color. So since I feel like this line is really harsh and kind of lost the color, I'm gonna pop on a brow bone, which is Poof, and then I'm gonna go in with and just kind of blend this all together. I'm using a Morphe M213 for Poof. I mean, Poof is a very like skin-like color, so it wasn't like it was like super like brightening or anything, which is fine. You don't want anything too white when you're using colors this dark, because then it's just gonna be like this huge contrast, and that's gonna look ridiculous. So that's fine. Poof worked just fine. So I'm gonna go in with again, but with the Morphe R34. I feel like this is the best brush ever for this current situation that I have, that I always have towards the end of my makeup. So when you have this harsh line and you just want to finish off your makeup and go back in with the transition colors that got kind of like eaten up by your crease colors and such like that, but you don't want your eyeshadow to go up anymore, you just want to blend and blur, but you don't want it moving up and out anywhere, the perfect brush to use is this one, because that's just exactly what it does. It picks up the shadow and it doesn't like diffuse it, it just keeps it where you put it and it stays there. So I don't want this color going out anymore. I just want a blended, non-harsh looking line, and I want to use to do it. So whenever you're like you want to blend out harsh lines, there's certain situations where you'll want to use a clean brush with nothing on it, and there's certain situations where you're going to want to use color, and this is those situations where you want to use color because it's just so dark. I want that gradient effect, and when you want that gradient effect, you're gonna have to blend with the color. When there's already a gradient but then you see all the lines of the gradient, that's when you want to use a clean brush. So since there is no gradient and I want to create it, I shall use this. So going right on that line as closely as I can, starting from the center. Always start in the center so that you can go inwards and outwards. I always want to start in the center so that you have like room to blend. You have room for that color to go somewhere. Do you see what I mean? Now there's a gradient. Do you see how there's no gradient at all? Now there's a gradient. And now do you see what I mean? How there's, it looks kind of like a 3-layer cake now. Now you can see my brow bone, the transition and crease and all that. Do you see that? That's when you need a clean brush. So let me create a gradient on this one, and then I'll go on with a clean brush for this one. Okay, see how now I have a gradient on both sides. So now you can see and then Mojo and all that. So before you couldn't. So now I'm going to take a clean brush. My Smith 232. I have a lot of other clean brushes, but they're all like pointy, and this one's not pointy. See how this one's pointy? So I don't want it to be pointy. I'm just gonna blend away that line from and my brow bone. Okay. Yeah, I like how this look turned out. Mojo was a little bit difficult to work with, and Diversion and Power Cut are very nice colors, but I wish they were just like, I wish one of them was like really, really, really silver so that it could be like right in the center and have like a pop. But other than that, I don't have any oh my god, I just scared my dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my sleepy baby. Okay. So I think that's all I'm gonna do because it's a really, really dark eye. So, okay, I'm gonna line my eyes and I'll be right back. So my lashes are on. I have the Blur Fluffy and Edgies on. They're new, so they're a little bit, I like my lashes old. They're like easier to like, you know, control and like move and have them sit the way you want, but I'm not like super picky right now because like I said, I'm not going anywhere, so whatever. Lashes and liner make a huge difference, right? This is how the completed eye look looks. A little closer for you to see with lashes and liner. Yeah, so that's that. So, I mean, I might as well just finish off the rest of my face for you, I suppose. So, I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Wet Set. I'm gonna mix Unbothered and Privacy Please. So, pick up Unbothered first, then Privacy Please on top. And since this goes, I'm using a sponge because the Wet Set, even like its name, goes on better with a sponge, a damp sponge. Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the color Luminous Light. I'm gonna use a NARS, don't know what it's called brush, but it's a NARS brush. I'm just gonna put this on the apples of my cheeks. Just a little bit on my chin. And a little bit at the center of my forehead. Just a little bit. Oh, I just realized I haven't tried this yet. I bought this and I haven't tried it. I'm gonna go in with Kylie's birthday suit. I believe this is a velvet liquid lipstick. There we go. This is the completed look, and you know, after sitting here forever, I feel a lot better now. So yeah, makeup is very therapeutic, very good way to release your anger. So yeah, I like how everything came together. And yeah, I think this is a good palette. I really don't know why there's so much like controversy and blah 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 with it, because it was a good palette, and all four of them came in good condition, and I liked it, and I'll continue to do looks with it and use it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video and listening to me rant about my boyfriend and let off some steam and play with some makeup and all that jazz. So if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please subscribe, because that would mean so much to me that people out there actually like my content and don't think I'm just like this crazy person sitting here rambling. So subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and leave a comment down below and let me know what other looks you would like to see from her vault collection. Let me know if you want me to review and try something out. And yeah, good night guys.